Okay, and I am back, finally. Alduin decided to glitch on me, so I just ended the last stream. It's no fun watching the game glitch out as it does. Now I'm back at Dragon's Reach. I have to convince the Jarl to help me trap a dragon.
Well, look who it is. How have you been?
I've been a little busy, Jarl Balgroof. How about yourself? I need your help.
I must have misheard you. I thought you asked me to help you trap a dragon in my palace.
Yes, that's what I said. You know, I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important.
Of course. You already saved Whiterun from that dragon. I owe you a great deal. But I don't understand. Why let a dragon into the heart of my city when we've been working so hard to keep them out?
The threat is worse than you know. Alduin's back. Alduin.
World Eater himself.
Yes.
But how can we fight him? Doesn't his return mean it's the end times?
Maybe so. But I'm going down fighting. How about you?
No Nord could have said it better.
I'm not a Nord.
I'll stand beside you, Dragonborn.
Yes.
Now what's this nonsense about trapping a dragon in my palace?
It's the only way I can stop Alduin.
I want to help you, Dragonborn. And I will. But I need your help first. Ulfric and General Tullius are both just waiting for me to make a wrong move. Do you think they will sit idle while the dragon is slaughtering my men and burning my city? No. I can't risk weakening the city while we are under the threat of enemy attack. I'm sorry.
What if you didn't have to worry about that?
Then I would be glad to help you with your mad dragon trapping scheme, but getting both sides to agree to a truce will be difficult at this point. The bitterness has gone too deep. Maybe. What of the Greybeards?
What about them?
They are respected by all Nords. High Hrothgar is neutral territory. If the Greybeards were willing to host a peace council, then maybe Ulfric and Tullius would have to listen.
Leave that to me.
Aye, Dragonborn. Maybe you can stop the dragons and this war into the vine. Keep safe.
A peace council, huh?
Huh?
Well, that sounds like it's going to be very peaceful with the Legion and the Stormcloaks.
Yeah.
Let's hope war doesn't break out in High Hrothgar. Who am I kidding? I would love to see that.
You would love to see that.
Especially when the Greybeards get angry and start shouting.
Mm-hmm. And this is actually one of the only times I really fast travel. If there's one thing I can't stand about this, it's going from High Hrothgar back down to Dragon's Reach, all the way up to High Hrothgar. I feel like this portion of the quest could have been done better. Would have been nice to maybe have an option to track down a courier to send a letter while I go talk to General Tullius and Ulfric. Sophia, put your damn clothes on, will you? Let's see, where's Arngir? Here's sleeping.
Alduin? We heard the Dragonren shout from here. You defeated him?
Nope, not exactly. He escaped.
I feared as much. thought it was him we saw flying east after your battle.
I need your help.
We are not warriors. What is overlooked in the Dragonborn is not permitted to any other followers of the way of the voice.
I'll worry about that. Can you help me stop the war?
You misunderstand our authority. The Greybeards have never involved themselves in political affairs. I see. The dragon will lead you to Alduin, but without the Jarl's help.
Both sides respect you. They'll listen.
Paarthurnax has made the decision to help you. This is the road we have to walk. Even the Greybeards must bend to the winds of change, it seems. So be it. Tell Ulfric and General Tullius that the Greybeards wish to speak to me. We will see if they still remember us.
Okay, thank you, Ungir.
Guide
People seem to think all Nords are racist, but surely that itself is racist. I'm not racist, though I just don't like the Beats. Or Argonians. Or elves. Come to think of it, I'm not that fond of orcs, red guards, or Imperials either. Damn it, I always end up upsetting someone.
Okay, what can I do here?
Your skin's as pale as the snow. You scared of sunlight or something?
Hey, you're the one who killed Elaine Dufont up in Ralbethar. Oh yeah, word about that went around. Man was a piece of black trash, is what I hear.
It's late to be wandering around, isn't it?
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't be so full of that.
Only the foolish or the courageous approach a Jarl without summons. Do I know?
I have a message from the Greybeards.
It's about time they turned their gaze from the heavens back to our bleeding homeland. What do they want?
I want to negotiate a truce.
I have the greatest respect for the Greybeards, of course. And the dragon attacks are a growing plague. But the political situation is still delicate. Not all the Jarls are fully committed to supporting me as High King. I can't afford to appear weak. I can't agree to this unless Tullius himself will be there.
How about I shout you through the wall? Will you agree then?
Alduin, the world eater of song and legend.
Yes.
If that's true, well, it changes the situation, doesn't it? Even Tullius may be forced to talk sense in the face of such a threat. Yes, I'll give Tullius one more chance to quit Skyrim with his tail between his legs. And what would you have me do?
If he's not with us.
I had expected Eastgrimor City to be bigger.
I have to wonder. What does the Dragonborn do once he's summoned by the Greybeards?
Okay, now go to Solitude.
Need something?
Fletching suits me. It's difficult and sometimes tedious, but a well-made arrow strikes forth.
Look, you can sell off that junk at bits and pieces.
I tried joining the Bard's College.
Hello, Meal Square. Yes, I did come back, as promised. Just wanted to get Alduin dealt with because he was glitching out and it's no fun.
I'm telling you, Ulfric's planning
Are
an
my
attack
men
on
now
White-
giving free rein to anyone who wanders into the castle?
Your men can't.
Do you have some reason to be here, citizen?
Yes, I do.
The Greybeards? What do those old hermits want with me? Why, there's nothing to discuss as long as that traitor Ulfric is in arms against his rightful emperor.
The Emperor is dead.
They are getting to be a problem. But I wasn't sent to Skyrim to fight dragons. My job is to quell this rebellion, and I intend to do just that. Dragons or no dragons. I'll be the judge of that. Besides, by all reports, the Stormcloaks are suffering just as much as we are from these dragon attacks. Fair enough. We're driving the Stormcloaks back well enough at the moment, but we're already overstretched. That's what comes of trying to win a war with a bare handful of legions. If the Emperor would just give me the reinforcements I've requested.
Your concerns don't matter to me.
Yes, fine. I'll come to this Greybeard Council. For all the good it will do. He'd be insane to try.
I guess General
He doesn't have the
Tullius isn't aware
That's
that
not
the
what my
Emperor
scouts report, sir.
Titus Mead is
Every
dead.
day more join his cause. Riften, Dawnstar, and Winterhold support him.
It's not a cause. It's a rebellion.
The Greybeards have called a peace council at High Hrothgar. And can you believe it? Both Ulfric Stormcloak and General Tullius have agreed to go.
Yeah, how about that?
I have to wonder. What does the Dragonborn do once he's summoned by the Greybeards?
Okay.
So, you've done it.
Mm-hmm.
Men of violence are gathered here. In these halls whose very stones are dedicated to peace. I should not have agreed to host this council. The Greybeards have no business involving ourselves in such matters.
Yes, Mill Square. Well, Alduin isn't really dead, but he's somewhat defeated.
Peace? I doubt it. They may put their weapons down for a moment, but only to gather strength for the next bloodletting. They are not yet tired of war. Far from it. Do you know the ancient Nord word for war? Season unending. So it has proved. But regrets are pointless. Here we are. Take your seat at the council table, and let us see what wisdom we can find among these warriors of Skyrim.
So, Arngir.
What is it?
Wait here.
You know why we're here.
Don't you dare forget and leave me here. Otherwise, I'm gone.
Mm-hmm.
You're not welcome here.
We have as much right to be at this council as all of you.
No, you don't,
More,
Delphine.
actually, since we were the ones that put the Dragonborn on this path.
Seriously?
Were you?
Akatosh put me on this path.
Truly knows no bounds.
If it were up to you, the Dragonborn would sit dreaming on this mountain doing nothing.
Delphine, we're not here to rehearse or tragedy. The matter at hand is urgent. Alduin must be stopped.
Delphine's arrogance knows no bounds. Arngir's right.
Deal about the city and the threat that always holds. If you want
Very well. You may enter.
And so we meet again.
Yes, we
But
do.
this time I know who and what you really are.
And too bad you can't do anything about it, Dalmor bitch. Come on, Geriatric Society. Sit down.
Now that everyone is here, please take your seats so we can begin. I hope that we have all come
No.
here in the spirit
You
of...
insult us by bringing her to this negotiation? You're cheap Talos hunter?
That didn't take long.
Here, yes.
I have every right to be at this negotiation. I need to ensure that nothing is agreed to here that violates the terms of the White Gold Concordat.
Real square, this
Part of
quest
the
isn't
Imperial
entirely
delegation.
finished yet.
You can't dictate who I bring to this council.
Please, if we have to negotiate the terms of the negotiation, we will never get anywhere. Perhaps this would be a good time to get the Dragonborn's input.
Hello, Krausen Day. Welcome back.
Ismir's beard. The nerve of those Imperial bastards, eh?
You know?
To think that I would sit down at the same table with that. Thalmor bitch. Either she walks or I.
She can go.
I'm glad we agree on this.
Of course.
Very well, Alfred. Enjoy your petty victory. The Thalmor will treat with whatever government rules Skyrim. We would not think of interfering in your civil war.
You're part of the reason for the Civil
Skyrim
War.
will never bow to the Thalmor. Unlike your Imperial friends here.
You're lucky I respect the Greybeard's counsel, Galmar.
Legate, we represent the Emperor here.
Sorry, sir. It won't happen again.
Now that that's settled, may we proceed?
I have something to say first.
Here we go.
The only reason I agreed to attend this council was to deal with the dragon menace. There's nothing else to talk about. Unless the Empire is finally ready to renounce its unjust claim to rule over the free people of Skyrim.
I knew he wouldn't
We're
be
here
able to
to
resist.
arrange a temporary truce to allow the Dragonborn here to deal with the dragons, nothing more. I consider even talking to the Empire a generous gesture.
Are you done? Did you just come here to make speeches, or can we get down to business?
Let me get up in your business, Tullius.
Are we ready to proceed?
I'm ready.
Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, this council is unprecedented. We are gathered here at the Dragonborn's request. I ask that you all respect the spirit of High Hrothgar. Do your best to begin the process of achieving a lasting peace in Skyrim. Who would like to open the negotiation?
I would.
Yes, let's get down to it. We want control of Markarth. That's our price for agreeing to a truce.
So that's why you're here, Ulfric? You dare to insult the Greybeards by using this council to advance your own position?
Jarl Elisif.
General, this is outrageous. You can't be taking this demand seriously. I thought we were here to discuss a truce.
Elisif, I said I'd handle it. Ulfric, you can't seriously expect us to give up Markarth at the negotiating table. You hope to gain in council what you've been unable to take in battle, is that it?
I'm sure Jarl Ulfric does not expect something for nothing.
Yes, that'd be entirely
What would the
out of
Empire
character.
want in return?
Wait, General, you don't intend to just hand over Markarth to that traitor?
This is how the Empire repays us for our loyalty?
Enough. First, let's be clear. This council wasn't my idea. I think it's a waste of time. You are a traitor to the Empire and deserve a traitor's death. But I at least will negotiate in good faith. Since we're all here at your request, I'd like to hear what you think Markarth is worth.
How about your head, Talia, since you wanted to cut off my head, son of a bitch? You can have Winterhold. How's that sound?
In exchange for Markarth,
Yeah.
the source of most of Skyrim silver. Hardly. Clifton seemed like a better choice to me. Well fortified, easily resupplied from across Lake Honric, plus all the mead we can drink.
You asked my opinion and I gave it to you.
Not enough to outweigh the loss of Markarth. With the Reach in enemy hands, our whole position in Solitude would be threatened.
Well, get the hell out of Skyrim and then you won't be threatened.
Fair enough. I was hoping you could put aside your loyalties for the greater good, but I see you're firmly in Ulfric's camp. Still, Winterhold would allow us to directly threaten the rebel supply lines out of Windhelm. Better than nothing, I suppose. But Ulfric will need to offer a lot more if he wants me to give up Markarth without a fight.
Dragonborn has spoken, Tullius. Markarth will be ours. Now we'll see if there's anything behind your talk with good faith.
You disappoint me, Dragonborn.
Don't care.
I accepted your invitation on trust in your good name. But it seems you intend to favor Ulfric.
You shouldn't have tried to
I can see
cut
now
my head
that
off.
This is not a negotiation at all. I know you, Ulfric. If I hand over Markarth, you'll be ready with a new demand. You'll never defeat the Empire, and you know it. But you're willing to sacrifice thousands for your own selfish ambition. Soon enough, I'll have you back under the headsman's axe, and this time there won't be any dragon to save you.
As always, the Empire's fine words are worth nothing.
Stop! Are you so blind to our danger that you can't see past your petty disagreements? Here you sit arguing about nothing, while the fate of the land hangs in the balance.
Is he with you, Delphine? If so, I advise you to tell him to watch his tongue.
He is with me. And I advise you both to listen to what he has to say before you do anything rash.
Don't you understand the danger? Don't you understand what the return of the dragons means? Alduin has returned, the World Eater. Even now he devours the souls of your fallen comrades. He grows more powerful with every soldier slain in your pointless war. Can you not put aside your hatred for even one moment in the face of this mortal danger?
Nope, we can't.
I don't know about the end of the world, but this dragon situation has gotten out of hand. If this truce will help the Dragonborn here put an end to that menace, we both gain. Remember that, Ulfric. Now, back to the matter at hand. You know as well as I do that we can't hand over Markarth on these terms.
So I suppose, where will these demands end?
I'm listening.
We want compensation for the massacre at Karthwasten.
You slaughtered the very people you claim to be fighting for. True sons of Skyrim would never do such things.
Damned Imperial lies. My men would never stoop to such methods, even in retaliation.
This is
for your
our
butchery.
homeland, Tullius. All the blood spilled in this war is on your head.
So, Dragonborn, what do you say?
Who's to say what happened?
I should have known better than to expect you to give us a fair hearing.
Mm-hmm.
Once again, the Empire takes the blame for the crimes of others. You know I can't agree to these terms. The Emperor would repudiate this treaty, and I would be recalled.
The Emperor is dead.
See what talking to them gets us.
Out with it, then.
We want the Pale returned to Imperial control. The traitor Skull the Elder will be replaced with a more loyal candidate.
Oh, you mean a puppet?
What next, Tullius? Shall I just hand over all of Skyrim?
I guess I have no choice but to let the Dragonborn decide, although I'm starting to doubt your fairness.
You should.
So, Dragonborn, what do you say?
I say let me take your head off right now.
As I expected, you favor your friend.
Of course.
Don't hand me a mug of sheep's piss and call it Colovian brandy. These terms are still not acceptable.
Let's hear it.
Never mind. I can see that these are the best terms we'll get from this council. So be it. The Empire at least puts the greater good above our own interests.
Really?
It seems we may have an agreement. Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, these are the terms currently on the table. Markarth will be handed over to Ulfric's forces. Jarl Idmund will step down, and Thungvor Silverblood will become the Jarl of Markarth. Ulfric will allow Imperial troops to enter Winterhold. Kraldar will replace Courier as Jarl. You both agree to this?
The Sons of Skyrim will live up to their agreements, as long as the Imperials hold to them. What about you, Alistair? Are these terms to your liking? Speak up. I'm sure General Tullius is waiting to do your bidding.
I have nothing to say to that murderer. General, you've proven yourself a good friend to Skyrim. I continue to trust that you will do your utmost to safeguard our interests.
Thank you, Jarl Ellison. I appreciate your loyalty. These terms blatantly favor the rebels. Everyone here knows that. But the Empire will accept them until the Dragon Menace is dealt with. After that, Ulfric, there will be a reckoning. Count on it.
You can count on it too, Tullius.
Come on. We have a lot of work to do.
Giving up Markarth is a heavy price for this truce, Dragonborn. I hope it was worth it.
Jarl Balgruf, I assume you are familiar with the Dragonborn's plan?
Yes, I'm ready to do my part. Just say the word, and my men will help you spring this trap.
But the difficulty remains how to lure a dragon to Dragon's Reach at all.
Well, that's an excellent question. You haven't overlooked that little detail, have you?
Ah, I believe I can be of help here. I anticipated. While you were arranging this meeting, I was busy in the library of Skyhaven Temple, an unguessed trove of lost lore. But the important thing is that the blades recorded many of the names of dragons in the story. Cross-referencing this with Delphine's map of dragon burial sites, I believe I've identified one of the dragons the whole. Don't you see? The names of dragons are always 3 words of power. Shouts. By calling the dragon with voice, he will hear you wherever he might be.
Is there a shout for cut head off?
He's not compelled to, but dragons are prideful in nature and loath to refuse a challenge. Your voice in particular is likely to intrigue this dragon. After your victory over Ormond, I think it's very likely that he will be unable to resist investigating your call. I'm no master, of course, like these working at me. But it is written here in the scroll. Winged snow hunter.
This truce gives you it won't last. There's one more thing. We know it. That's right. Now we don't. And it's long past time for him to pay for his crimes.
I don't think so,
And he's not just
Delphine.
any dragon. He was the right hand of Alduin. He committed atrocities so infamous they are still remembered thousands of years later. He needs to die. He deserves to die. And it falls to you to kill him.
I don't think so,
Until he's
Delphine.
dead. Well, I'm sorry, but we would dishonor our oaths as blades if we continue to help you.
As if I need your help. Get the hell out of here. Bitch. Okay, so I know I've need to answer some questions here. Danny B, your game looks clean, dude. Spent about 4 hours tweaking my mod list, and it's CTD now. I'll let you play instead. Yeah, modding, it happens. I've been modding Skyrim for about 4 years now. I still get the occasional crash. What else? Dark Tie, hey, I'm back. Why is your game so dark? Welcome back, Dark Tie. I don't know. My game looks the same way it did in the last time. I know you have two monitors. Perhaps you're watching the game on one monitor. SSDs in the mail. Okay. Meal Square. What are they even talking about? They're talking about the war between the Stormcloaks and the Empire. What is with you and cutting his head off? In the beginning of the game, the Dragonborn is captured, taken to a town called Helgen, and sent to the headsman's chopping block. Basically, the Imperials want to cut my head off for crossing the border illegally. At that stage in the game, the Dragonborn doesn't have any ties to the Imperials or the Stormcloaks, but the Imperials assume I'm with the Stormcloaks, so they want to kill me right then and there. It's essentially a case of guilt by association.
We have nothing to talk about until Parthenax is dead.
Oh, we have something to talk about. You just wait, bitch.
We have nothing to talk about until Parthenax is dead.
Where is Delphine? Delphine, do you have wings? I hope you do. Actually, no, I don't.
This must be that beautiful Skyrim weather I've always heard about.
Delphine's gonna know something about that weather here shortly.
Do the right thing. Parthenax deserves to die.
I don't think so.
Bruce?
Bitch. I forgot Sophia. Where the hell is she? Hey, you ready to go?
Yes? Did you want something?
Come on, let's get out of here.
You came back for me?
Of course I did.
I mean, of course you did. So that's settled then. I thought for a minute there was going to be some serious trouble. Never have I been so disappointed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well, we still have a dragon to trap in Dragon's Reach, which should be a little more interesting.
What did I do, Mule Square? I used unrelenting force shout and shouted Delphine off the side of the mountain. It appears I didn't install a mod called the Parthenax Dilemma. Oh well.
Do the right thing. Parthenax deserves to die.
Why are you still up here?
Bruce?
Bitch. That be mean. Yeah, maybe so. But at the same time, Delphine, she doesn't get the bigger picture. Despite Parthenax's actions during the time of Eldon's rule, what Delphine doesn't realize is Parthenax at the time didn't have much of a choice, as with all dragons, when Alduin ruled. Eventually he chose a different path. He stopped serving Alduin and started assisting, humans to escape Alduin's rule. It's about redemption and forgiveness. I wouldn't feel too much pity for her, Meal Square, for Delphine. She's not as honorable as she makes out to be. Okay, so by now y'all Balgrove should be back at Dragon's Reach.
It's an honor.
Do I play other games? No, not really. I need to feed on one more person.
more drunk people in Skyrim. That would make things 10 times more fun. I mean, why would the go-
That was creepy.
We're ready, Dragonborn.
Are you ready?
Just say the word.
Let's get this dragon.
As I promised, my men stand ready. The great chains are oiled. We wait on your word.
Come on, let's do this.
My men know what to do. Make sure you do your part. I'm putting my city in your hands.
I am a weirdo. I have a new fave YouTuber. Who's that? Crozenday. Crozenday. Hey man, Crozenday, you gotta explain what does your name mean? I was just thinking about that.
Go ahead and call this dragon of yours. We're ready.
Call dragon, call dragon.
You do have a plan for luring a dragon here, yeah?
Yeah, you seem a little bit excited though. Over anxious.
We're ready when you are.
Here he comes. One of the baddest dragons in the game.
Hear that?
Oh, that sucks.
You're mine. Steady. Steady now.
Overkeen.
Okay, Serrana, you can stop. Serrana, you can stop now.
Ofuta mid Kodav, caught like a bear in a trap. Zokfrini grin kogra drunviki, Dovakeen.
Okay, Crozenday, that's cool.
I forget, you do not have the Dova speech. My eagerness to meet you in battle was my undoing, Dovakeen. I salute your low cunning in devising such a Gramin Dol stratagem. Ru'ulbonar, you went to a great deal of trouble to put me in this humiliating position.
I'm sorry.
In Sir Alduin, no doubt you want to know where to find Alduin.
Actually, Crozenday, this is crazy, but it sounds like it could be a shout in Skyrim. So, Odoving, that's right. Where is he hiding?
Renik Vaza, an apt phrase. Alduin Boval. One reason I came to your call was to test your Thuum for myself. Many of us have begun to question Alduin's lordship, whether his Thuum was truly the strongest. Among ourselves, of course, Muni Mae, none were yet ready to openly defy him. Once Lord Croesus, innumerable pardons, I digress. He has traveled to Sovngarde to regain his strength, devouring the Silesure, the souls of the mortal dead, a privilege he jealously guards. His door to Sovngarde is at Skuldafn, one of his ancient fanes high in the eastern mountains. Mindoran pa ok midoven avarantil. I surely do not need to warn you that all his remaining strength is marshaled there. Zuulost ofan hinlan. Now that I have answered your question, you will allow me to go free?
You know what we should do? We should get drunk and have a big sing-song.
And have a big sing-song.
No,
Do you promise to serve me?
Yes, that would be fun.
Serve you? No.
No.
Need id. If and when you defeat Alduin, I will reconsider. Croesus. There is one detail about Skuldafn I neglected to mention.
Tell me what you know then.
Only this. You have the Thuum of a Dova, but without the wings of one, you will never set foot in Skuldafn. Of course, I could fly you there, but not while imprisoned like this.
Fine, if I set you free, I'll set you free if you promise to take me to a Skuldafn.
Onikan Korav Gain Mirad. It is wise to recognize when you only have one choice. And you can trust me. Zuni Tarudis. Alduin has proven himself unworthy to rule. I go my own way now. Free me, and I will carry you to Skuldafn.
I wish you could see while you're riding Odoving. Yeah. I would have liked to have seen that myself.
Sir, you have no idea how long I have waited.
There was one mod that attempted to make it possible to ride any dragon and actually control them, but it proved to be more than the game could handle.
Do not test my
Something to tell the
promise.
grandkids, eh?
Open the trap.
You sure about that?
Yes.
You want to let that dragon loose after all the trouble to catch him in there?
I said let him free.
Your funeral. Someone else is gonna have to help you get him back in there again.
Get ready to open the trap.
This seems like a really bad idea to me.
I don't care. Let him loose.
This is all part of the Dragon Lord's plan. Hold the guns.
Was nu? Ini dein Rufe Astval.
Basically, the thing with dragons is that they move
Well,
really
we got the
fast.
dragon. Now I guess you'll be heading to Sovngarde? But luckily only as a guest and not as a permanent resident.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'll be staying behind, but I wish you luck.
Yeah. Alright, see you later.
Yes? Did you want something?
Wait here.
I'll just sit here, like a good doggy.
Bark, bark.
Right behind you.
Serrano, I'll see you later. You can't come with me this time.
I'll be here.
So anyway, the thing with dragons is that they move a lot faster, and in so doing, cells in Skyrim have to load a lot faster, and it's more than the game engine is capable of doing. So
Saran Uth, I await your command as promised. Are you ready to see the world as only a Dova can?
actually, no, I'm not ready.
Krezini, the freedom of the sky beckons. Yet I stay here, Nogal, as promised.
Save my game.
Saran Uth, I await your command as promised. Are you ready to see the world as only a Dova can?
Now I'm ready.
Zukbrit Uth, I warn you, once you've flown the skies of Kaizal, your envy of the Dove will only increase. Amativ, Mubokotin Stinselok.
You're the bravest person I've ever met. Biggest fool.
A Kinneret guard passed through the ground.
Danny B, the RDFT mod is pretty good, does pretty much that.
I will look for your return.
Dragon Rend. What's wrong with your ISP, Dark Tie?
Bruce?
One-handed, 91. Doing even more critical damage. Fighting stand. Oh. What's light armor at? 66. Custom fit. Light armor weighs nothing and doesn't slow you down. Give me that. Dark Tie says, I don't know. I just had to reboot this PC. Your stream stopped for me, but the chat was still going. Tried several other live channels. Same thing. I pay a lot of money for high-speed internet. I can't win this week. Thank you, Kraus and Day. I appreciate that. Dark Tide, that happens to me once in a while, where streams just stop. Typically, if I reload, like the YouTube page where I'm watching a stream, it'll kick it back in gear. See, I'm running out of these high-powered arrows, though. That kind of sucks. And these arrows are they're a pain to make. What do I have? I guess iron arrow. Oh, speaking of which, shouts, 16. Well, I'm glad you liked the stream, Kraus and Day. I'll probably be streaming Skyrim until Elder Scrolls 6 comes out, then I'll stream that. Now I actually feel like I'm playing like an assassin. Oh, that is right, isn't it? Whale, yeah. That symbol is that is a whale, isn't it? Too bad whales didn't make it into the game. Or snakes. Birds did. And another snake.
Bruce?
I thought it was a dolphin, says Dark Tie. Well, maybe it's a dolphin too. I don't know what the hell it's supposed to be. Big ass fish. Okay, Crossing Day. See you next time. Health fortification increases health by 30 points. snake. Big ass fish. Eagle. What did you just do there? You distracted the troll, the Draugr. I read troll bait. Yes, Sid, that is a shout called throw voice. Basically what it does is it makes enemies think the player is someplace where they're really not. What Slayer? It said Draugr resisted Slayer. Slayer is an enchantment on the bow I'm using. Essentially what it does is it makes humanoid targets explode, which then causes them to yield the materials needed for Black Sacrament arrows. It's one of the weapons included in the armor mod I'm using called Black Sacrament Armor. I love this shout too, Dark Tie. Believe it or not, a couple years had passed before I actually started using it. Yeah, that's not good. That's right. Run back in there in that fire. Oh. Shit. Diamond Dragon Claw. Fox Moth Dragon. Sometimes there's some good loot in this chamber. Stamina, fortitude. I don't really know what that one does. Linen wrap. Quick draught of healing. I'll take that. Empty. That lighting mod earlier made the fire look amazing. Which one? Cinematic 2 HD? I believe that's the only fire mod I'm using. Oh, I'm sorry, Sid. You said lighting mod. What am I using? I'm using relighting Skyrim this time.
No? No?
There is no escape.
No?
Courage.
No?
Turn back before he finds you.
No, I haven't come all this way for nothing.
No? No? No?
What brings you, Wayfarer? To wander here in Sovngarde, Soul's End. Shore's gift to honor dead.
Who are you?
I am soon. Shield thing to shore. The well-born bridge he bade me guard. And when all those souls whose heroic end sent them here to shore's lofty hall. Their welcome well earned awaits those I judge fit to join that fellowship of honor.
I pursue Eldwin the World Eater.
A faithful errand. No few have chafed to face the worm, since first he set his soul snare here at Sovngarde's threshold. But Shore restrained our wrathful onslaught. Perhaps deep counsel your doom he foresaw. No shade are you, as usually here passes.
No, I'm not a shade.
You dare the land of the dead.
But I'm not exactly
By
living
what
either.
right do you request entry?
By the right of birth.
It's been too long since last I faced a doom-driven hero of the dragon. Living or dead, by decree of Shore, none may pass this perilous bridge till I judge them worthy by the warrior's test.
Here we go.
Bruce?
Oh shit! This guy's tough. Wow.
It is long since one of the living has entered. May Shore's favor follow you and your aid.
I think that guy is tougher than Eldwin.
Welcome, Dragonborn. Our door has stood empty since Alduin first set his soul snare here. By Shore's command, we sheathed our blades, and ventured not the Vale's dark mist. But three await your word to loose their fury upon the perilous foe. Gormlaith, the fearless, glad-hearted in battle. Hector, the valiant, heavy-handed warrior. Feldir, the old, far you've traveled, your trials long, to taste Sovngar's sweet delights.
At long last, Alduin's doom is now ours to seal.
Hey, I know you
Speak the
people.
word, and with high hearts, we'll hasten forth to smite the worm.
Seek ye food or song unending? Fighting, drinking, fellowship, and boasting? Find welcome here and warm your soul.
Alduin's mist is more than a snare. Its shadowy gloom is his shield and cloak. But with 4 voices joined, our valor combined, we can blast the mist and bring him to battle.
Feldir speaks wisdom. The World Eater, coward, fears you, Dragonborn. We must drive away his mist, shouting together, and then unsheathe our blades in desperate battle with our black-winged foe.
To battle, my friends! The field will echo with the clamor of war, our wills undaunted.
A cup I'll gladly raise in company.
I swear, Feldir, he reminds me. He seems like he could have been a Greybeard. Apart from him using using a greatsword.
The eyes of Shore are upon this name. Defeat Alduin, destroy his soul snare.
Okay, clear skies.
Cannot fight the foe in this mist.
Clear skies! Combine our shouts!
No?
Again!
No?
Does his strength have no end? Is our struggle in vain?
Stand fast! His strength is failing. Once more and his might will be broken.
One more time, and the World Eater must face us.
No?
will sing of this battle in Shore's Hall forever. But your fate lies elsewhere. When you have completed your count of days, I may welcome you again with glad friendship. Did you join the blessed feasting?
All hail the Dragonborn! Hail her with great praise!
I never get tired of this part.
When you are ready to rejoin the living, just bid me so, and I will send you back.
Yes, I'm ready to go home.
Return now to me, with this rich boon from Shore, my lord. A shout to bring a hero from Sovngarde in your hour of need.
Surut fur kanaran.
First time I actually finished the Alduin quest and got teleported back to Throat of the World. I thought I was in such deep shit with all these dragons here.
So, it is done.
Yes, it is.
Alduin, Dilon. The eldest is no more. He who came before all others, and has always been.
You don't sound very happy about it.
Happy? No, I am not happy. Zeh mahi ost, ondul bormahu. Alduin was once the crown of our father Akatosh's creation. You did what was necessary. Alduin had flown far from the path of right action in his pachlok, in the arrogance of his power. But I cannot celebrate his fall. Zutiraz ach ochma. He was my brother once. This world will never be the same.
The world's a better place without him, though.
Perhaps. At least it will continue to exist. Griklochlein. And, as you told me once, the next world will have to take care of itself. Fulmilos. Even I cannot see past time's ending. But I forget myself. Crosis, solos midfadon. Melancholy is an easy trap for a Dova to fall into. You have won a mighty victory, Sarok Kondrach. One that will echo through all the ages of this world for those who have eyes to see. Savor your triumph, Dovahkiin. This is not the last of what you will write upon the currents of time.
Now that line of dialogue right there, it suggests that Elder Scrolls 6 will be a sequel to Skyrim.
Without Alduin's lordship, they may yet bow to the Vazen, brightness of my Thun. But willing or no, they will hear it.
They'll hear it.
Fare thee well, Dovahkiin. Usa Hundana wa Uthgain. I wish the Old One luck in his quest. But I doubt many will wish to exchange Alduin's lordship for the tyranny of Parthenex's way of the voice.
Hello, Paul. How are you?
As for myself, you've proven your mastery twice over. Thuri Dovahkiin, I gladly acknowledge the power of your Thum. Zu Odaving, call me when you have need, and I will come if I can.
Okay, so Alduin is defeated. Hello.
Gods watch over your battles, friend.
Yes, Alduin is dead.
It's good to see you again.
Do you not care that Alduin is dead?
Keep safe.
I serve Jarl Balgrove as steward.
I know that Proventus.
Don't like those eyes you got.
Sophia.
What's on your mind?
Put your clothes on.
I was kind of hoping you would come back.
I bet you were.
Yes? What did you need?
Let's get out of here, Serana.
I knew you'd miss me.
Of course.
Wow, you beat Alduin, the World Eater himself. You have become legend.
Yes.
A true hero. People will talk about you for hundreds, if not thousands of years to come. And I did pretty much everything else, so I guess they will also talk of me.
God, full of yourself much?
I don't suppose you would mind sticking around. With me, I mean. It's kind of lonely out there, and I see no reason for our adventure to end.
Okay, Sophia. So, well, we've defeated Alduin, and that's been quite the effort. The Dragonborn needs to sleep now, so I will see you guys next time. Thanks for joining.